December, journalists were not invited.
Iraq. There's a feeling of an army drawing down and in on itself. The enemy, Shia militias, are still out there. They remind the soldiers and me of that several times a week with attacks on the base. Powerful guns still target incoming missiles, but the truth is the British Army bowed out of Basra months ago.
Attacks on British forces here in Basra have dropped dramatically in recent weeks. But earlier this summer, British soldiers were involved in some of the bloodiest street fighting they'd experienced in decades.
It's gone almost unnoticed until now. May the 21st, a convoy was ambushed by gunmen in a warren of streets. These soldiers had been in Iraq for just 4 days. A passenger in their armoured vehicle had a camera, another a mobile phone. They filmed Lance Corporal Kevin Baglin and his mates from the Rifles Regiment, fighting for their lives.
It looks like mayhem. What did it feel like to be in the middle of it all?
Praying that we was coming back home. Didn't know what to expect really. But then most of it all happened so quickly. It escalated so quickly. But you could tell it was going to happen because all the women and children was getting off the streets.
And at a certain point, you got a bit close to comfort. What happened?
The corporal that was next to me, he was following the rounds and the empty cases were going down my back. Yeah, it hurt.
This skirmish, known as Red 10 in Army slang, went on for 90 minutes. Temperatures inside some of the armoured vehicles rose to over 50 degrees. That's how tough it got for troops to fight in Basra this summer.
All the warriors were going down with heat casualties, so we had to get them out of the area to help them out.
What about the heat?
It was boiling. We went through 6 boxes of water in an hour and a half.
6 boxes of water?
Yeah, it was mad. It was just so hot. We just had to keep going up and down very fast, or always either dehydrated.
The Red 10 crew survived, amazingly without serious injury, and fought their way out of the ambush. But when they got back to their base, the Lance Corporal received some terrible news.
What did you discover then in terms of the casualties and who they were?
My cousin died in a small arm fire. He got shot in the head. But we didn't know nothing about this. One of the lads told me that he died. It was a bad experience. You have to put it out of your mind really when you're over here. You can't really get emotional over here because you have a job to do.
Kevin's cousin, Corporal Jeremy Brooks, was one of 11 soldiers from the Rifles who were to die in operations in Basra this year.
Morning, guaranteed. Scoff times in the afternoon, scoff times at night. Guaranteed that they fire on us.
The palace's defences against the mortars didn't always work, and rockets seemed to come from nowhere.
20 roadside bombs as a battle group in our first few months here. It would be not unusual for one trip into Basra to be confronted by a dozen roadside bombs, rocket-propelled grenades, small arms fire, and the guys got on with the threat and got on with the mission.
He survived, though 3 comrades would die on resupply runs. Lance Corporal Baglin, who'd survived the Red 10 attack in May, wasn't so lucky in June. As the militias intensified their attacks on the palace, he was hit by a rocket-propelled grenade.
I didn't really feel it. It was just like a scratching sensation. I touched my neck and I just felt the blood like, so I looked at my hand and I said to all the lads I've been hit. But then I returned fire some more and went back into camp. We didn't realise how serious the wound was until we got back here and seen all the shrapnel pieces in my neck.
How many pieces were there?
52.
52 pieces in your neck.
Yeah, one was touching my jugular. So.
And you were jolting in a Warrior all the way back to base with it just millimetres away from your jugular.
Yeah.
Could have been a very different ending.
I know.
Mate, that was close, man. I'm shaking. My guns on the mother.